right now joining us, freshman Senator Mike Braun, a Republican of Indiana, a member of the Budget and Agriculture Committees. It's great to see you back on the show, Senator. Thank you.
Good to be on again.
Especially live from Capitol Hill here.
Beautiful day.
Tell me what you say to people in your district, these farmers who are looking at these negotiations happening with China next month, frankly are feeling the pain, feeling the hurt, who are upset with the president in this trade fight.
So I talk to them all the time on the Ag Committee. I'm one of the few people that actually is involved in farming. So during the summer break, met with many farm organizations, many farmers. The thing you got to understand about farming is beyond tariffs, it is in one of the worst shapes it's been in years. Low prices, high input costs.
Tariffs are just salt in the wound.
Salt in the wound. And almost every farmer I know knows that the issues impacting agriculture are deeper than tariffs. So they want to make sure that with all the effort we put in so far that we follow through. They also know that it could be until November of 2020 until there's resolution. That's where the market facilitation payment came in.
Right.
And they are with him. I mean, I talk to him every day. And you talk about the weather we had this year on top of it, which is the other big variable in farming. It's been one of those years.
Let me ask you about something else you've been very outspoken on. And we always talk trade when you come on the show, and I like to do that. But I also want to talk about guns, because you've been outspoken on this, especially for a member of the Republican Party. You have called for common sense gun reforms. You've got House legislation ready to go, those 3 bills that came out of judiciary overnight. I know you've said that you think expanding background checks to include private sales could blow up talks. What will the president support? Will he support something like Senator Graham said this morning that expands background checks to commercial sales? Is it up to him at this point to tell you what you want to do so you guys can move forward?
I mean, as rambunctious as I am as a freshman senator and a Main Street entrepreneur, come from a great state government where we get stuff done, this is frustrating. I'm one of the strongest backers of the Second Amendment. I've used guns since I've been a kid, did over the break. We that believe in the Second Amendment, if we're not willing to do common sense stuff, and I don't buy that incrementalism argument. Red flag laws, we've had them in Indiana. They work. They actually lower the rate of suicide. I'm for that. And I'm for background checks where there's any looseness to where there's a commercial sale, there can't be exemptions. And we should all be for that.
But do you know if the president is? Isn't that what's holding this whole thing up?
If he's not for it, it won't happen this time. And I would encourage him, and we'll do that, all of us will, in our own way, to get on board this time. Because I'm a member of the NRA. If we do nothing, we're going to lose our Second Amendment rights to the extent we have them now. And we can't turn a deaf ear to what happens day after day with the misuse of guns. Before
I let you go, budget talks. I know you're eager for them. Another budget battle is coming to the Hill in really just a matter of a couple of weeks here. What are the chances of a government shutdown? And if it happens, should Republicans take the blame?
So Senator Rick Scott and I in the HISGAC committee did a no budget, no pay bill, along with a no government shutdown bill. And I think Senator Ron Johnson and many of us with him are going to be putting another alternative out there. Every Democrat voted for that bill, by the way, when it came through committee. We cannot shut the government down. Republicans always get left holding the bag on that one. On the other hand, we've got to start doing things that's going to rein in these structural trillion-dollar deficits. I'm on the budget committee. We don't do one anymore. We need to start doing it.
Indiana Senator Mike Braun, thank you for coming on the show, and thanks for being with us for our special coverage here live from Capitol Hill.
Thanks for having me.
I really appreciate it.